Hello and welcome back to yet another video. Today I will be talking about the road tax and toll roads in Portugal, because those are two things I just went over. So I will tell you how the process is kind of happening and how you can pay for those services. So the first thing I will start with is the road tax itself. So in Portugal they call it Imposto Único de Circulação or something like that, and if you're looking for short version, that's gonna be IUC letters. So the road tax in Portugal you are paying annually. So basically you are paying the road tax for the car when the car is first registered. So my car is registered in July, so that means that every single year in July I will be paying road tax for this car. So you can pay this service months up front, the same as you can pass MOT or kind of car inspection months before it ends out, and then they simply just kind of add on top of that till your actual date. But for road tax, yeah, your deadline will be the last day of the month. So my one is 31st of July, but I can pay as well in June, because in June I received the email in which is information the ways how you can pay your road tax. It also says that you can set up direct debit if you have a local bank account, and yeah, you're getting a reference number to kind of which is kind of payment attachment to your car, so they know that that payment came from your car. So that's kind of what's in that email, and that email I actually got on 27th of June. So that basically was first day when I could actually go and pay my road tax. If I would have access to Finance's website, I probably can do this even faster, but yeah, as I don't have access yet, so that's what I have. So from here, what options we have to pay this service? If you are in that multi-banco system, which is there local in Portugal, local banks are probably working together. It's like in every single country, the banks in that country working together and making sort of network, and only those kind of bank cards are allowing you to do much more than, let's say, cards like from the company which I'm using is Revolut as well, which is sort of international card. Yeah, I still have my card attached to my Portuguese address, but it's not into that kind of bank system, and that is why I can't use those multi-banco kind of benefits in cash machines which local banks can. So that's global problem, and I do believe that one day we probably will join together. Maybe that's gonna be the crypto which will join all this network together, and we will avoid those sort of unions, small ones, and everything will be globally available. But that's what it is now. So the ways how you can pay for your road tax. One is in those AMTs, where you just provide your reference number and just pay there. I can't do that, so my next option would be Finance Portal. But I'm not sure if I could do something like that on Finance Portal as well, because somehow something tells me that even on that website I'm not going to be able to pay with my cards anything, because none of the government related services in Portugal accepting international card payments. Like I'm a web developer, I'm working with different online payment systems, Stripe, PayPal. None of those services are available on those websites, so you're always kind of ending up paying by cash or something like that. So that's probably again not gonna be option for me, and I'm still waiting for my finance password. I have now my address changed to this one, which again was quite complicated option, because they are working still working all way. So they're spending a lot of paperwork where it could be probably avoided at all and save environment, but the older people, they probably just can't get over that old stuff, how everything was working, and get to finally that kind of digital era where you can do everything online and you don't need any papers and stuff like that. So when we went to change the address for the NIP numbers, my nationality was wrong as well. I'm Latvian originally, and they put a Lithuanian, which sounds kind of similar, same letter. They just probably made a mistake. I didn't notice it as well at first. I just noticed now when I was changing the address. So they need to do 2 records. Okay, I understand in a system if they want to kind of find out what was done in each step. But where is the problem? The problem is that every single time they change something, they printing out, signing stuff and keeping the paper, which is basically is useless because it's wrong. It has wrong information. It has still wrong address. And woman providing me paper, telling me just, I don't know what you can do with that paper, probably just put in a bin. So you see how much paper we are actually wasting for nothing. So we can avoid that, and it's just up to developers, and I believe that it's not even developer problem, it's much higher problem. So those ones who sitting upstairs, they need to get over finally those paperworks and just start, think forward. So that's about that one. And it's not only in Portugal, that's all over the world, and in every single institution where I'm going, I see how much papers are spent on daily basis for nothing. Same here actually as well today in the post office. So we will get to that one. But okay, so the next way how I can pay for my road tax is CTT branches. So that's where I went, because that was only way where I can actually probably go and pay with the cash. There is other financial institutions as well where you can go and do, but I was not clearly sure which ones they are and where I can go. So for me, CTT is the most kind of famous one, and that's where I'm going, and I know that I can do that here. So I've been 2 weeks ago in the post office. I was sending some parcels, and at that point I was asking, can I pay my road tax? And the man who was serving me, he said, yeah, no problem, pay by cash and everything will be sorted. Another point about the post offices as well, that was in UK as well, you can use only, again, local bank cards. They're not accepting any international cards. And yeah, so if you are going to the post office in Portugal and you don't have a local bank account, then use cash. That's the only way how you can pay for your services. So okay, so that's what I went today. I took my ticket, I went to the window, the woman in front of me, I'm showing my kind of email, the reference number, and I'm telling that I need to pay for my tax. What she is telling me back, that I need a paper. I'm looking at her, okay, what kind of paper do you need? She replies me, I don't know. Okay, where I can get that paper? She replies me, I don't know. Okay, if you don't know what kind of paper you need, I may know, maybe don't know because I'm coming from different country, but it clearly says here in my email that I can come to CTT kind of branch and pay for my kind of road tax. And they don't know what I need, but just keep telling me that she needs some paper. So when I was asking why you need that paper, she said that she needs that paper to put the stamp on. So I have a cash, I want to pay for a service, but all they're asking me is for some sort of paper, which is I don't know. And yeah, so that's kind of how it works. So we finally came to conclusion that I will simply print out the email because that's the only paper I have. And we will go with that one. And of course I needed to go back home, print out the paper, come back again, and then I was able to pay. Who is kind of guilty in this situation? Not the woman in the post office, and that's the system. She knows how that works. So where is the guilty? The guilty is actually system itself here. So that information, if she don't know, it should be here stated on a paper that if you are going to pay in a post office, print out this email or attach any attachments which I can use in the post office to pay for that. So yeah, but if you will go to pay for your road tax, just print out the email and use that one as a paper for a stamp. Because I don't really see the point for that paper. Maybe she didn't know or something like that, but if I paying a cash, you have a reference number, she knows exactly in the system where to transfer that money. The reference number is to identify my payment, and all I need is just a receipt. That's all I need. That's a proof that I paid. So in this situation, that's how it's ended, and it's not the first time when I'm going back home and printing something extra out just because it was missing, but I'm getting used to. I like this, our local post office, because the people working here, they are always helpful, and even I'm coming with my broken English language, they always helping me out, so I can be only thankful for them. So yeah, that's about that one. And yeah, so the next thing what I paid today was my toll road payment, because we was going to explore the Portugal, and I didn't put my navigation on, so we was just driving, and I accidentally got on the toll road. And of course I don't have any chips, anything, so we just was driving there. And once you get on that road, you actually don't have really options to get off from it. So all you can do, you just can go straight and go to that, go on that kind of toll road. So in Portugal, basically, are two type of toll roads. So the ones are the ones which is kind of with manual payments, where you can stop and pay by cash or card. And then another type of roads are which is kind of fully automatic ones. So there are basically only cameras which are fixing your car kind of registration number, and that's how kind of they identify and finding you. So in this situation, I have Portuguese car with Portuguese numbers, and I can go and register myself on the CTT website, which is kind of local post office system, and that's where I can put my car license number in, and I can see if I have some toll road payments in depth. So you can do this as well from the app, because that's actually how I found out that you can do this, because the post office website is not great, and we will get to this point as well at some point, where I will show you how is the parcels being sent in Portugal, if you are sending them to Europe or outside of the Europe, what you need to do, and kind of the ways I found the easiest ones and fastest ones how you can do that. And that's gonna be another video from me somehow a bit later. But yeah, on that CTT app or website, you can actually provide your car license number, and there you can find out if you have some payments for your toll roads. So as I knew that I got on that toll road, and in most cases you will knew that you are on a toll road, because there is always some sort of signs and everything kind of showing them. And yeah, so you don't need to be afraid of something once you are getting there, because you can go onto the CTT website, find out, and if there is some payments, you can just simply there is actually 3 options how you can pay for that if you got without any kind of preparing jobs done before you went to that toll road. So in that case, what you can do on that CTT website, again, you can use the multi-banco system and simply get the reference number and pay in the cash machine if you have a local bank account. Then there is some sort of pay shops as well, some pay points where you can go and pay for this as well. And the last step which I took again is the CTT stores itself. So basically those are the post offices where you can go, and I just simply showed my phone that I have a payment. So we got just a couple kilometers on that road, and the payment for that road came to me was like 80 cents. So that was my payment for the driving on a toll road. And if you are going this way, you don't have any devices which are prepaid or sort of subscriptions and stuff like that, we will get to that as well, then you will need to pay kind of administration fee. So administration fee depends probably of the price amount, how much you need to pay for that toll road. As I had only 80 cents, I had a minimum kind of fee amount, which is only 32 cents, but it can go up to 2 euros and 56 cents. So I don't know how exactly this one is working, but I know exactly that that range is from 32 till 2 euros and 56 cents. It's not that expensive, and let's say if you are not using, I'm not using the toll roads. That was actually first time I got in Portugal on a toll road, because I always have a navigation and I'm avoiding them because I know never been in such a rush that I can actually be somewhere fast. So that was my first time, and that is why this is the situation I have in now. And yeah, so altogether I paid today a little bit over €1 for this, and it's all now sorted. What you can do as well in that CTT website, you can set up the alerts, and if you will get on the toll road and you will get some payments in debt, they will send you an email and kind of let you know that you need to pay something. Same will trigger as well once you are paying something as well. Will email come in that the payment is kind of done, and that you can go and check and see if you still need to pay something or no. So that's what you can do. The time amount from the date I got on the toll road was July 15, and my deadline was, I think, July 27. So 11-12 days you have up to pay that. If you're not gonna pay in time, you probably will get some more fees on top of that. I don't know actually what's gonna happen, but that's what it is. So from here, what we have as well. So if you are going on a toll roads regularly, you have like different options. The best option, what everyone will recommend, is to get sort of kind of a chip in your car, or how they are calling it Via Verde onboard unit. So that one you can get as well, I do believe, in a post office, and I think it costs you like 15 euros. If it's annual payment or it's one-time payment, I'm not sure, but I kind of was looking into that. But as I'm not using the toll roads regularly enough, I don't need that unit at the moment. If I will get at some point, I will let you know and put some video probably out how to do that and what it takes. But as I'm not going on a toll road so often, I don't need that unit. So in my case, I just stick with this system as it is. If I will go on a toll road, I have option as well. I can buy a prepaid cards. I know that there is as well some sort of card that you can buy and then drive for 3 years without any limitations on different toll roads. How much they cost and what the options are, I will probably link some websites down below where you can go and check yourself if you need. But yeah, there are different options. So let's say, for example, if I need to go to Lisbon airport from the Algarve, I basically need to get on two kind of main roads, and they both are toll roads. And I do believe that all that journey will cost me around from 20 till 25 euros one way, and then same probably amount back. I can avoid of course that, but let's say if my family coming to airport and I need to be in time, then the probably toll road will be the better option for me. But yeah, apart from that, like I said, I'm not using toll roads at all. I'm avoiding them because never been in a rush that I really need to be somewhere to get on those roads. Maybe in a summer when everything will be back to normal and there will be so many cars on roads that you can't really get anywhere without probably going on the toll roads, then I will probably do something like that, but at the moment I don't need that. So yeah, that's basically everything about the car road tax and the toll roads in Portugal. In the next upcoming videos, I will get more to technical stuff because I want to show you my new kind of video rig which I built, which is very, very variable in different kind of situations. So that's probably will be interesting for those ones who is not really looking to come or move to Portugal. So stick for that one, and yeah, I will see you on the next one. Ciao.
Christmas.